With this puzzle, we invite you to a crossword lunch at which extra helpings are plentiful. We fed one tidbit, a single letter to each of the 36 clues below. There we are, those, yeah. In each case, this letter is extraneous to the clue's solution, but taken in order, acrosses then downs, the 36 letters will pose a question of 8 words. Okay, so there's an extra letter in all the things. Extra letter in all the things, which is also extra to the solution, I think. Meanwhile, we've fed one extra letter into each of 11 clue answers, fattening them into new words in the grid. Each of these letters falls in a cross-checked square. You may wish to circle these letters, which will spell column by column, left to right, the answer to our 36-letter question. 8 clue answers and 1 new diagram entry are capitalised. Okie doke. I'm going to have a go. Let's have a first pass. Let's see what happens. So there's an extra letter in each of these clues. That's the main thing. There's an extra letter. That's the important thing. So one across. And we also know it forms a question. And most question words start with W. So I would imagine that it's the W that is extra in this first one. Because then you could have clubs layer rather than lawyer. Club. What clubs? Putter. Iron, wedge. I'm not very good at golf, so. But I feel like that is what is going on, and we're probably going to get a W from that. I feel. I don't quite understand the. In each case, this letter is extraneous to the clue's solution. Does that mean it's just extraneous to the clue? Because the entry, it then says there's 11 extra things in the answers. So I think it's just there's an extra letter in all the clues, and then there's 11 extra letters in the answers as well. I think that's what it is. Yeah, absolutely, Karen. Okay, not getting that one, so let's move on to 6 cross. Ring-tailed critter. Eats up thicket. Ring-tailed critter. And this is probably an H. Like what, where, when, why, WH usually. So ticket. Ring-tailed could be lemur. What other ring-tailed animals are there? There's lemur. It's got to be lemur. Possum. Ticket eats up. So if you put up in lemur, you get lepema. No, that's not right. Just going to get some paper for the inevitable anagrams that are coming up later. There we go. That's got... Why has that got only connect walls on it? This has got walls that I will be submitting from Only Connect to Only Connect later this... Why? They're all there. Well, I'm glad I didn't lose those. Blimey. For those of you who don't know, I write for Only Connect, and that was quite an important discovery. I thought they were safely on my bookshelf behind me. That was quite exciting. Things that I plan on submitting for Series 18, which will film next year. Right, okay. I'm not spotting it, so I'm going to move on. Ringtail. Lemur. It's not a lemur, though, is it? So let's have a look at 11. Auntie is a French composer. Auntie is a French composer. Okay, what French composers do I know? Debussy, Chopin, Debussy. Is it going to be Debussy? No. Gauguin? No. Composer of art, not a composer of music. All I can think of is Debussy, and that is it. That is very irritating. Oh, right. Well, that's quite cool. That's very cool. Congratulations to them. I hope that they get on the show. So it's quite a long-winded process getting questions onto the show, but I hope they get it. Auntie is a... Is it going to be... So if it's a question, I feel like it's going to be yay here. So it's just Auntie is French composer. Something like that. A little bit maybe DX. At the moment it's sort of first pass, so I will start asking for hints when I get stuck, which is quite often. 12 across. For those of you who haven't seen it, that is 1 across, that is 6 across, that is 11 across, that is 12 across. You know, these 15 across, 16 across, 10 and 20. That's 10 down, that's 20 down. That one is a special clue. That's 7. That 7 will be very special. Cloak that tore at the back. I just want to get one. I want to get one on my own and crack open what is going on. And this is not going to be that clear. Cloak that tore at the back. I feel like it's what that is going to be this first word. I'm going on gut and sort of what possible letters could be taken out of each clue. Cloak that tore at the back. Is it going to be the last letters? Tet. But that's head. Cloak. Mask. Hide. Hide. No, I can see you getting them all, so this is good, because I will come back to this. I grease our convertible feels like an anagram. For tricky exploits. Come on, here we go. I grease our. How many letters is in that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 in there, so the extra letter may be I. There's going to be an extra letter in there, so I grease our. So it's an anagram of 9 of those 10 letters. Adges. Or ease. Tricky exploits. I'm not liking that. I want it to be outrageous or something like that. But it isn't. Oh my goodness. I wanted a clue to get into the thing of the swing of things. Sorrow. There's just not enough letters. There's not enough consonants. Hello, Jonathan. It was lovely to meet you yesterday. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, Jonathan. You must be completely baffled right now. This is one of the harder crosswords. Especially, normally I like to do crosswords where I can actually answer the clues. This ain't one of them. Lovely to see you last night for the first time in a very long time. Finally decided I'd go out, play video games in a pub with other friends. Immediately got a ping saying I was near someone with COVID. So look after yourself, JT. No one else at the pub that I'm aware of also got that ping. So I think I got it during some of my recent travels. So I think you're fine. I probably haven't infected you, but I could have done. I've tested negative 3 times so far in the past 24 hours, so it's absolutely fine. But I am checking. Right. I am still not... Right. Okay. Let's get a clue. Let's have some of these clues. Someone had... Hologrow's got 12, and some of you have 11. Okay, interesting. Oh, effrontery! Very good. Okay, let's start with 12, because I could just see that Hologrow's got that. What? F12 and 6. Let's go with 12. Can we have some strong hints for number 12, please, Hologrow? Because I want to actually get some of these. Marky, what is your first letter for clue number 1? The removed letter is T. Well, that's good. So is it T for Tor? Most of those T's could come out. The T, that could become hat. Okay, so we've got T for the first letter there. What is the first letter of this one, please? Of 12 across, please, Hologrow. And DX, what's the first letter? Cloak. The T is going. We've been told that. C. Cape? Is it going to be cape? Because a cape is a cloak. Oh, a cap is a hat. And then Tor at the back is E. There we go, finally. So that I'm just going to put hat there. Because that becomes hat. We lose the T. And we get a cape. Finally. Now, let's actually put these into the centre of the squares. Okay. So that's good. You've also got 6. Can I have a hint DX for clue number 1? And can I have a hint for clue number 6 as well from you? Hologro. So it's not lemur. Ring-tailed critter. Eats up thicket. And we think that... I'm pretty sure the H is going to be... It's an American animal. Armadillo! Kate says, what's the first letter of 13? I'm sort of dipping about in these first 5 clues, but I want to see if I can put most of them in. The H is extra good. So we've got what pretty much confirmed here. Ah. 4-letter animal for the ring-tailed critter. What is... Okay, everybody. 4-letter animals that have got rings on their tails. And we're going to put up in it, and we're going to get a ticket. That's how I think it's going to work. So put up in this 4-letter... Skunk. It's a short form. Lemu. Poss. What's the first letter, please? We're going to put up in for a ticket. A stub. What? A cart. A carton. C. It's American. A coon. Coupon. There we go. A ticket is a coupon. So we get ticket instead of thicket. We put up in the coon, the ring-tailed critter, the trash panda, which is one of my favourite nicknames for an animal. Coupon. Club's lawyer, who had this? I think Marky V said they had it. Marky V, what do you think one across is? I'm happy to just be told that, and we can go yes or no on that one. What is... Okay, we've got 11 and 13 as well, so this is going to be good. I can put ticket in. Hang on. There's 7 there. There's an... it's got to be 6 letters. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Snipper Sale, hello, how you doing? Yeah, it's got to be 6 letters. Oh, right, wrong place. Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. Hologro here to save the day. Aside from that, Marky V, correct. Auntie is a French composer, so DX has this. Can we have the first 2 letters? Actually, first letter, because I'm sure once I get a first letter, I'll probably be able to Wheel of Fortune the composer. You? Okay, A French is un or une. Good, Mark. We're nowhere near that yet, so we will get there. We'll get there a lot later. A composer, writer, auntie. Oh, hang on, untie. Untie is a word. If you take out the A, we'll get untie. So it's going to be untie, isn't it? So untie, unloop, unloose is a French. Composer. So Ravel, Bolero. So we get untie. Lovely. Okay, cool. Yes, I have been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine recently. Cool. Right, 13. Second letter, please. It makes sense when, what's the trick? There's an extra letter, Meredith, in all of the acrosses and down the actual clues that we've got to take out before solving. And some of the clues the answers will also have an extra letter as well. In 11 of them, we'll deal with that. We haven't had one of those yet. Unless it is an anagram of I Grease Hour. Maybe this is... So... I'm not spotting that. Not spotting that anagram. So let's move on. Let's do some more clues. Can I have the 3rd letter, please, Gators? Check new order for par. Check new order for par. Oh my goodness. Rogueries. Flippin' heck. That is a word, isn't it? Rogueries. For tricky exploits. There we go. I have. Waterfall. What's one across? I sort of... Yeah, no, tell me. I want to leave some gaps for when we do the second pass, but the extra A, thank you. Putter. Why is that a layer? Because I said putter. Yes, absolutely, Mark. I had putter earlier, but why would that be a layer? Oh, a putter. Ouchie, you're absolutely right. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Okay. Check new order for par. Not spotting that. True Lies cast is more robust. True Lies cast is more robust. Okay, anagram of True Lies, but one of those letters is going to go. And it's going to be more robust. So it'll end ear, I-E-R. Lustier. I mean, it could be lustier, in a way. Lustier? Do people like lustier? Is that more robust? Okay, so the extra letter there is L-U-S-T-I-R. So one of the E's is extra. So we're probably going to get what are. So check new odor or ord. Maybe not. Lusty is robusty. Well, absolutely. Okay, I could put lustier in. Let's do that then. 16 across. C's what swingers hit. C's. What swingers hit? What do swingers hit? What wingers hit? Maybe it's going to be a ball of some kind, because it could be C, of course. Don't know what's going on with the extra letters in the answers yet. We haven't had any. Singers. Notes. Notes, then. Notes. I think it could be that. If it's what singers hit, they would hit the notes. And if you see something, you note it down. I'll see that. I'll note that. So notes is C's. That's fine. Good. Good. Excellent work. 19A cross. Case of wee hesitations in consumers. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that things have been so disrupted lately. Just stuff's happened. I've got 2 full weeks. This week and next week is all full schedule, full of Dan content. Then I'm going to have a week off. So, yeah, more disruption. But during that, it was going to be a disrupted week anyway, so I thought we'll just take the whole week off. Going to have hopefully an operation to take the extraction of the tooth out. That gave me such pain a few months ago. Case of wee hesitations in consumers. Is this a hidden? Hesitations. Consumers. Users. Consumers are users. And you've got in there. So I feel like it is users. But we is us. Yes, absolutely. So if we take one of the extra E's off of we get we is in us. We the people, us the people. Hang on. That one, however, is a 6-letter entry. So we can't put it in yet. That one is a 6-letter entry. Just checking my grid. Yep, it is. So we can't put it in yet. So it could be... It does cross on us. It doesn't cross on that 5th square, but so we got 5 places that it's going to check. Irritating, I know. Small jest with small whip. Small jest with small whip. A whiplet. Could be maul. Jest could be a quip or mock. Small. It could be hip, fashionable, in. Small is S. Hip could be in. Jest with small whip. Jest with small whip. Jest, quip, mock could be jet, of course. The extra letter is very irritating, isn't it? Because that jest could become jet, the small could become maul. Hi Arch, hope you're doing well. We're going to move on to 25. Prepare for battle in dead spot in Italy. Could be dad. With could be wit, absolutely. Absolutely. That one is everything, really, there. Prepare for battle. Equip, maybe? In dead spot in Italy. So dead could be dad. There aren't that many things that this one's a lot better for what have you got to remove the extra letter from, this one, because yeah, spot become pot, but it's not every single possible word. Prepare for battle. Equip. Arm. Arm. If you prepare for a battle, it could be train, maybe. Equip arm. I want dead to become dad. That's what I want. And then it becomes pa. And then we're after a place in Italy. I think that's what the definition is. It's a place in Italy. Parma. It's exactly what I was going towards it. I was saying all the right things, just not necessarily in the right order. There we go. So dead becomes dad. That's good. So I'm just going to write that there. These. So what did the A was? Is grease a thing? I guess it must be. True must become lease. Does it have to make a word after? No, it doesn't have to make a word after each. Does it? No, I don't think it has to make an extra thing, but it's probably an R for that. But yeah, okay. Palmer, good, and that is number 25, which does fit, so we can put that in 26 cross. Wandering with Brad Cartier. Wandering with Brad Cartier. I wonder if Brad can become bad. Then that could be an anagram indicator. So anagram of Cartier. And then it would become wandering. Terrace? No. What my schedule currently is. Variable. Which I'm so sorry about. Reactive? React? Irreact. Caterer. Create. No. First letter, please. I'm going to put an R there, though, because I think E. Esoteric. Erratic. Lovely. Hard anagram, that. Difficult anagram. So I'm assuming Brad goes to bad, because I think you could also reasonably say that rad was an anagram indicator. Bra, less so. But if something's rad, it might be an anagram. But bad is a much stronger anagram indicator, so I'm going to say that it's that. So let's put erratic into grid. Vince, concerned with harbouring wickedness, is dishonest. Okay, is there a famous Vince from film that I'm going to need to know here? Almost certainly. This was published before 1999. This was published in May 1998. Quite a while, but it's so based on the fact that it's 1998. Dig back into your brains. Who was? You think it was Rad? Okay, I'll put B/R because we don't know on that one. But R feels. I'm sure that the anagram indicator is going to be bad there, not Rad. Vince, wickedness. That's going to be evil, I reckon, or sin. Dishonest. Vincent Price. Okay, Price. So if we put evil in Price, or vice. Why? Oh, become. Oh, of course, we've got to lose a letter from that. So vice, concerned with harbouring wickedness, which is going to be evil, is dishonest. Again, I think there's quite a lot of things going wrong there that you could take out the letter from. So I'm going to move on. 29. Irish heroine in a dungeon I'm frisking. Anagram somewhere. Irish heroine in a dungeon I'm frisking. Risking, maybe, rather than frisking. It could be a frontier, but I don't feel like it's going to go down that route. I feel like the definition is going to be Emma. I feel like it's going to be Emma someone. I don't know why, because it's 4-5. 4-5 feels like a name. Emma. Pied Piper. Pied Piper. Was from Hamelin in Germany, but I swear he did something in... Or is it going to be like King George? Who got rid of the snakes from Ireland? That was a thing. Because it doesn't fit with the wordplay. St. Patrick. Oh, well, that's not 4-5, Catus. But let's put Pat, because that would be hero, not heroine. So let's ignore that and move on to 30 down, 30 across. Warn, ram, vocally. Warn, ram, vocally. Okay, so warn could become war. Ram, a hit, a butt. One could be ashen or ashy. If you ram, you hit, you punch, you... A ram could be am, but I don't feel like that. First letter, please, from you, Arch. I feel like it's going to be war. That's where I think we're going. My gut is never wrong, except for the occasional times when it is. Ram. Ash? Is it going to be ash? For like 1. W-A-N. Ram could be a U or a sheep. What's the next letter, please, Arch? Let's have the second and 50% of the word. Metaphorical more. Warn. War. What's my sign? What's my sign? Like star sign? Aries. Oh, but Aries sounds like the god of war, who is Aries, who I always said is Aries, but let's go with that. So N is the extra letter, he says, with a very skeptical tone in his face, in his voice. Fair enough. The thing is, Oligo, that is probably just me. City Transit. Written inside chair leg. City Transit. Written inside chair leg. City Transit. Written inside. Chair could become char. Hair. Written inside hair. That could be that. City Transit could be an L, could be a bus. Written. City. I feel like the definition is city. Oh no, city could be LA. Lots of things going on there. So I'm going to step back from that one. Ida was first wasted. Ida was first wasted. Wasted could become waste. First could become fist. Ida. I don't know. Ha, 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 ha. Mark has it. Clue, please, Mark. Like a first letter, please. Ida could become I'd. Which would be a bit meh. First wasted could be an anagram of first, but I don't like that. I think first has to become fist. Or furs, I guess, but fist. Okay. Oh, hang on. Is this going to be an extra? First could be ist. Ida was first could be W. Wasted. Is wasted the definition? I don't know what Ida's doing yet. Second letter, please, Mark. Hologram has it. Okay. Ida was first wasted. This is irritating me, this one. Maybe it's wasted. Idled. If I was first, I led. There we go. So, I'd, not Ida, was first, led. If you wasted your time, you idled. Excellent. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for getting me there. Some bacon for the lady chasing rats. Some bacon for the lady chasing rats. Yes, I have this one. I actually finally have one all on my own. So I'm just going to say, I'll give that a few seconds. The extra letter here is a T. And it's not the T of the, it's the T of rats. So it gives us ras, which is not a word that or Ras, the Egyptian gods. What do you think it is, Hologro and DX? Type it in the chat if you think you got it. The lady is her. And it's after RAS, so it's rasher. So some bacon. We're going to take a T out of there. So we've got idled for 32. But again, there's 6 letters for that one. So we know that that is one of them. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to highlight. What was the other one? Was it 19? Users. That's got an extra letter in it. That's irritating. You're very clever, Catus. You're extremely clever. So I'm not surprised that you know everything. Rasher is that one. Let's have a look at one down. Stick purse outside place for plums. Stick purse outside place for guns. So it could be tick, could be sick. We know that we have this. We know we have that. So that's good. Purse outside. Is it literally going to be the word purse? So we're going to outside place. Yes, it is literally. If you had to choose between your guns and your plums, Waterfall, what would you choose? That is a very easy question for anyone in Europe because we don't have guns, so we can stick to our plums. But it's plums. Hang on, no, it's purse around P. It's purples, but I've gone wrong. Oh no, it's just it's an anagram of purse outside PL for place, and then you get your plums, which are purple colours. Sick. There we go. Peoples. Now someone's got Mark's already got 2, so this is good. So we can ask for help if we can't get it. Here we go. Faithless aunt goes topless on parish street. Faithless aunt goes topless on parish street. I feel like faithless is the definition. Untrue. Untrue. It's untrue. But why is it untrue? If it's faithless, it's untrue. Aunt goes topless, so it's UNT. On Paris Street. Paris Street is a rue. There we go. Cute, as said. As was said in the chat. Half of Troy is infiltrated by Nile groups. Half of Troy, so that's TR, is infiltrated by Nile groups. Well, is infiltrated means we're going to put in the middle, but that's not going to work. Half of Troy is infiltrated by Nil. Ah! Is it Trois? Is it that? Is it that? Because it's going to be infiltrated by nil instead of nard. So we're going to put O in the middle of something. And I had TR for half of Troy, is, and then I'm going to put O trios. So close yet so far. There we go. Oh, it happens, Merlin. Study acids ruins. No, runs. Study acids runs. So we've got 6 letters, but we've only got 5 in this. So study. So one of those letters that we've got in there may not be the extra one. I know. All the French now. Tout le français. Study acids ruins. Anagram of acid, is it? No, can't be. Ah, there's got to be an extra letter. There's got to be an extra letter. AIDS. And it's not ruins, it's runs. Dan, read. Pay attention. AIDS. AIDS. Runs. Could be could be stud. Acid could be tart. I feel like that's where we're going, but I'm not entirely sure. Acid is tarts. Study. I'm going to move on this one, I think. I feel like if something's acid, it's tart. But let's move on. Hang on, what do you think it is, Meredith? Let's see what you think it is. And I think Catnip had a guess on one of the across ones and I forgot to ask. I saw it and then meant to say, oh, what is it? And then I didn't do. So sorry, Catnip. Tarots. 21A. What do you think 21A is, Catnip? Well, let's do that whilst I've remembered. So, why tarts in the word play? You think jockey. Okay. What's the wordplay for tarots? Because the wordplay is actually going to be for tarts, isn't it? Yes, the O is extra from whatever's happening in the grid, but acids is tarts. But I don't understand the study or the runs, and I don't know the extra letter. That is also a very good point. That is an extra letter. Proves is going to appear. I'm actually going to have to highlight rather than circle, but we will understand that. I don't understand the wordplay here. Jockey. Do we like jockey for 21 across? Small jet. Small. If you jockey for position. Small whip. Not sure it is. I can't see it, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. I could well be wrong. Let's have a look at 5. 5 down. Herd of royal birds sorrow. I think it's going to be head of royal. So I'm going to put an R there. Head of royal. That's R. Birds is an egret. Regret. Non, je ne regrette rien. And And I think we know that the extra letter has to go here, because unless the extra letter is this E here, it's got to go here because it has to be on a checked letter. So I'm going to be bold and put it here. It's probably going to be regrets. So that is that. We're going to get an extra letter in it. So let's highlight that. Probably going to be an S. We'll find out. Cause no storms, making sea good. Cause no storms, making sea good. So this is 7 down. Now, I've remembered. I've been forgetting recently. I don't know why. What is 7 down? I hear you cry. What clue is it? What is 7 down? What is the physical embodiment of 7 down? Well, if this is 7 up, then this is 7 down. The physical embodiment of 7 down. Oh, it's just going to get better and better every time I do it. Cause no storms, making sea good. I feel like there's going to be an anagram here. The physical embodiment effrontery. Points. Have points as well. Cause no storms, making sea good. Is this an anagram of some kind? Anagram of cause no. To make a sea god. So we're going to make a sea god here. So the extra letter is an O. Now I want to say Poseidon, but that's Oceania. Cause no. Oceanus must be a Latin god. Well, Poseidon was Greek, so Oceanus, if it is Latin, would come after Poseidon. But anyway, that will work. Oceanus. Oh, Oceanus is Greek. No. Oh, I see what you mean. Yep, fine. 8 down. Pastor's beginning to bury British swordsmith. Oceanus was the oldest Titan. Right, swordsmith. Wordsmith could be a lovely take off a thing to get from but a painter feels like the definition that painter. I really want to go in there. Pastor's beginning. P. To bury, inter. And we get Pinter, who is a British wordsmith. That's lovely, because Harold Pinter, the playwright. But we are being given an extra letter here in the form of the A in cape. So we're getting an A there. All the things going on with that one. All the things. Drunk on spree brings you key. I think Mark had this from a long time ago, so ready to have hints on you. Drunk on spree brings you key. I feel like that's a game show slogan. Anagram of on spree. Brings you key. Person? P-E-R-S-O-N. Is it going to be person? Because if so, what's the key part? What's the word key doing there? Because you is a person. Do people like person? I don't like people. I try to ignore them most of the time. Oh, well, let's have a look. Opener. Let's just look at the letters that I already have in the grid. Opener. O-P-E-N-E-R. So the S is extra. That's probably going to be... Is that going to be a C? Okay. Shrewd of Neptune aliens making traps. Shrewd of Neptune aliens. So shred of Neptune. The first letter of Neptune is N. Aliens is ETs. You get nets. So shrewd becomes shred. Making traps, you get nets. Lovely. And we're getting an extra letter here for nests. In fact, putting the extra letters here is no good, is it? Because we're actually going to be reading them across in the grid. So I'm actually going to delete these. Nah, it's extra info. It tells me which ones of these I haven't yet got the extra letter for. Let's keep it. Yeah, it's Pinter rather than painter effrontery. The A comes from the fun stuff happening in the grid. 17. Pro. Where is 17? It's here. Pro used plastic gathered into folds. I think now plastic is an anagram indicator, isn't it? So gathered into fold or gathered into olds. Pro used plastic, is that going to be an anagram? We've got an R and an E, and there is an R and an E in pro used. Gathered into folds. Okay, I'll come back to that countess. Actually, let's do that now. Trots, is it? So trots becomes tarots. That's fine. Why is it that? Because an aid, is it going to be the letter C? Well, it looks like the word crossword is coming out here, isn't it? This looks very suspiciously crosswordy. So an A. Oh yeah, person is indeed open. That's thank you. Why is it that? Why is it trots? I'm still after a pause there. A study. It's got to be tarots though. So trots, tarts. Because that would actually change which of these two letters it is, isn't it? So let's unfill that because we're not sure. Runs equals trots. That's very true. An aid, a study. Yeah, I mean, I highlight the A, doesn't it? Yeah. Yep. Let's put an S in there. 17. Pro-used plastic. Is it an anagram of pro-used? Gathered into folds. Spowered. Reposed. No. Oh, a trot. Okay, a translation or other illegitimate aid in study or examination is a trot. So study aid is a trot. Thank you very much, DX. Didn't know that. 17. So, Arch, Meredith, hints, please. Hinty woos. Woozy hints. Something my clothes aren't. Ironed. Pleated, folded, clean. I'll have you know I clean my clothes once a year, whether they need it or not. Something my lips might be pursed. Oh, hang on, yeah, pursed. Of course, it's 6 letters. So, pursed. Gathered into folds, pursed. That's fine. So we get an extra O because, of course, we need an O to come out there. So pursed, and that comes in 17 down. So P-U-R. I want it to be pursued. Probably that looks like a potential way of doing things. We know that can't be. Because that's an unchecked, that can't be the extra letter, so there's going to be one of these, and given that the E's there, I think pursued. I'm going to go for it, you know. Going to go for it. Manoeuvre for trail of yellowfish. Manoeuvre for tail. It's going to be tail. Trail becomes tail. Yellow. Tail of yellow is W. Manoeuvre. Wiggle. Trout. Manoeuvre for... If you manoeuvre, that's a move... what letters have we got here? We've got 18, but that's a 7-letter fill. And we've only got 6 here, so this is going to be one of the extras as well. Fish, trout, bream, 5-letter fish. Or indeed a 4-letter fish, because fish could be plural. Wallibut. Wangle? Hang on. If you fish, is it wangle? Please tell me it's wangle. Hooray! That's a great word. And my goodness, the extra letter's going to be here. I think. A-N-G-L-E. Oh, whoops. So it's got to be wrangle, surely. So we're going to get an R there. Hang on. Pursed needs to have that. That's becoming you. Okay. What have we got? Sailor Hurt in front of Diner. The D is going to come out of Diner, I assume. So we're going to get inner. If you hurt you Mar, put that in front of Diner, but without the D, you get a Mariner. I will take that to the bank. Thank you very much, Mariner. Good, I could do that one. Hi, Aiden. Someone pulling out in traffic. Irritant. Finally caught my speeder. So the gimmick here, Aiden, is that there is an extra letter in all of the clues. And some of the answers as well. But the clues, that's the important thing. 20 down, so we're looking... Where is 20? I appear not to have written the number. No, I have. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Someone pulling out in traffic, finally caught by speeder. Speeder, racer, crasher. We've already had rasher, of course. Someone pulling out in traffic. Can't be that. Extractor. Someone pulling out. My dentist in a couple of weeks' time. I'm having it under sedation. And apparently that turns you a bit loopy. How am I going to tell? I should just do a stream like that. I know. Hints, please, Mark. I think Mark is the only one who's got it. Oh, a cedar could be a tractor. Oh, yeah. Well, I have to have a responsible adult with me. I have to have a responsible adult to take me home. I'm not allowed to get the bus back. Or if I am on public transport, I have to have a responsible adult. So, yeah. Can you imagine? Why is the word put? Why was the word put under? Okay, I was put under anesthesia. It was apparently telling the doctors historical information. I am just really worried about the secrets I could spill. You know, like. Only connect questions. I don't know. Official Secrets Act. I've had general anesthetic before. I am a talker. I am a proper talker. Which, if I'm having dentistry, is going to be fun. Someone pulling out of traffic finally caught her. Right, Dan. Hint, please. Anyway, I will get the responsible adult to stick me in front of this camera. Press play. Oh boy. Oh boy. Laughing constantly. No, I'm a talker apparently. And that's a good point. I've got to have another operation at some point. My nose grows polyps. So it's like at the moment breathing through two thin straws out of my nostrils, and I just need to have them scraped out again, which it's not a particularly invasive procedure. It is in your head. But, you do have to go entirely under for it. Okay, let's move on to 22 because I haven't got 20. Q8 aristocrat. It's I've been told it's very much like being the feeling is like being very drunk, which I haven't had because I don't drink. So Q8 aristocrat has Japanese game name. Q8 aristocrat. Okay, this is going to be like an emir or something like that. 22. Is it Qatar? Ooh. Oh, it's Atari. It's Atari, isn't it? That is the Japanese game. It's going... Oh, no. Is it? Oh, it is, but with an extra I. It's my favourite. I had absolutely not spotted that. But there's got to be a Q here because some of the clues have extra... there's an extra space in here. And this is one of those clues. And it's the only thing that I can think of that... And it's got a U after it, which is very useful. That can go there and still make a lovely word. So it probably makes 21 across square, for example. Yeah, Qatari. I feel like that. Let's have a look at 23. Truce. Details false deeds. 23. Here we are. Again, this is a 5-letter word, but there's 6 letters going into it. They're mostly downs, all of these. How many have we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's one more after this. Truce. Details false deeds. Details specs. False deeds. Anagram deeds? No, there's an A in the grid. Oh, sorry. It's an I, isn't it? It's an I for that one, yeah. Evening, Jamie. Truce, details, false deeds. Hint, please, for this hologro and anyone else. Truce. Peace. False. Been a letter that comes out. The extra letter is C. Okay, so true. True is probably the extra. Well, there's only one C in there, so true. So details, false deeds. False deeds. True details, facts. It's facts, but we're going to get an E for facets, I think. Do people agree with that? I hope people agree with that. I don't understand why it's facts. True details. Oh, false is F and deeds is acts. There we go. That is why it is that. 24. Sorceress starts enchanting 9 rhymes come evening. So witch, maybe? No. Sorceress starts. S. Enchanting 9 rhymes come evening. There's an extra letter in each clue for those of you who have joined me since I began this. Sorceress starts. S. Enchanting 9 rhymes come evening. Dusk. Sunset of the day. The sirens. The sorceress who started chanting 9 rhymes. Hint, please. Hint, please. From those who have it. What is this? 5 letters. And it's another 6-letter thing. So this is the 11th and final one with an extra Ujima flip in the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Extra letter is N. Okay. Chatting. No. Nigh. In evening. Evening. Starts I. Is it? So it's got to be the in becomes I. Oh, okay. So, sorcerer starts S. Enchanting Ein, so sign something or other. Rhymes come evening. Signs. No, I'm not spotting this. What's the... Of course, it's a 5-letter answer. I keep looking at that grid and it's not right, isn't it? Wrong way round for starts. Brilliant. Starts... Oh, hang on. It's Cersei. Blimey. So that's going to give a circle, isn't it? It's the starting letters of chanting. 9 becomes I. So C-I-R-C-E. First letters. It's Cersei. And that's going to give us an L, I think. For cycle. And let's do that. Nearly there with the downs, and then we can do a second pass through everything. If you got the message and everything, of course, keep that to yourself for now. Cats in Siam raised the wrong way. 25, so it's here. Cats in Siam raised the wrong way. Hasn't this got to have an extra one? No. Where's the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so... Okay. Cats in Siam raised the wrong way. Is it hidden? Is it hidden? Arias? No. 25 cats. Or it could be cat in raised the wrong way. Anagram of... No, not anagram of raised. Oh, hints please here on this one. Cats in Siam. So Siam is Ceylon? No, Siam. Where's Siam? Siam raise. I want something to go. So it's in Thailand. Okay, so we get an I. It's in. Oh, right. Okay. Good. Entirely barking up the wrong tree. In Sam raised. So it could be Uncle Sam or Sam raised just MAS. No. What's the second letter, please? Sam raised. You? Purrs. Cats. Cats. In Sam. Pumas. Pumas are cats. Sam raised. Sam. Oh, good. Sam up. Sam up. If raised is up. Pumas all reversed. Good. Ha! 27, the last of the downs. Here we go. Tooth is my guess based on the letters. Fraction of camp shelter over child's head. Fraction of camp shelter over child's head. Child's head is C. Fraction of camp, a tent. Shelter, a teepee, a tarp. Fraction of cap. Is it teach? No C in the clue entry. Fraction of amp. Milliamp. Shelter over child's head. Is it going to be child's head? So that's H. Tenth. So it's over child's head, but child becomes hild. So 10th. Fair enough. Okay, we've got picnic going on here. So P is going to be the... there's nothing there, just... no. It's because those are clues over 2 lines. Any other of those? There's another one there. No. So it's the crossword picnic is the end of the message here. So let's go through all the clues and let's get the ones that we haven't got. So what are we something at the crossword picnic? What are we eating? What are we drinking? Something ing. Let's go with, is there a G? Yeah. What are we somethinging at the crossword picnic? And the answer is going to be in these yellow squares. Qua. And then something. I don't know. Right. 13 across. By which I mean 14 across. We've got lots of letters. Check new order for par. Check new order for par. Check proofread. But why? Why is it proofread? 5 down is slightly wrong. Doesn't surprise me. Anagram of order for par. Okay, and then it's an anagram and take out one of the R's. Nicely done. Okay, 21. Square, maybe? Or squirt? Probably square. Small jest with small whip. Oh, is it going to be squire? Small jest. A small jet is a squirt. Small jet is a squirt. Small. So is there a whip that's a quirt? So that's an S. Fair enough. No. Yeah. Okay. So squirt. So regret isn't quite right because the E must go there. Regret. Is that a word? Anyway, I hope you've all got your squirty keyboards to hand. Regreet. Okay. That makes more sense than regret. Oh, if you like that, you'll have loved my amazing, terrible pun that I told on Twitter earlier. That made you go back to sleep. I think that was your effrontery. 28 then. What have we got here? Insincere. Insincere? Insincere. Because that is dishonest. So Vince served with heart with. So it's Vince, but we're taking out the V to become ints. We got sin, so it's ints around sin, and then concerned with is re. And you get insincere. So what are we serving? So what are we serving at the crossword picnic? We are serving quart. I'm so close, I still don't know what it is. Mariner must be a. Highlight the second. Oh yes. A square meal would have been what I thought. Is purples? Have we got an extra S in purples or something? The S in pumas is that? There we go. I knew I'd missed something. Pumas, is it? No, that's not an extra one. Oh, hang on. Unless it's from 32 across. Idled. Why have I got idled in here? But this must have just been before I knew how to put them in. Fine. So we've got sidled. So there's your S. And we can highlight that. So it's going to be a square. It's going to be square something or other. But I don't know what. So 28 we've got insincere. Don't tell me the thing. I will shout it out. I know you've worked it out, a lot of you, but I don't know what it is yet. So 29. Do we know this 29? Maud. Oh, who is this? In a dungeon, I'm free. Okay, it's an anagram of dungeon. I'm. Or a dungeon. I'm. So it's yeah, Maud. Is there a Maud Gin? Ginne? In fact, we know that it's Maud Gone, actually. Is it Maud Gone? Do people like that? Because that's an anagram of a dungeon I'm. Good. Thank you very much. Without the I, because we know we got that there. City Transit. Here we are. Written inside chair L, because the G is going and there's no other G. So L is L. Seattle. So I don't know where the transit is coming from. City is the thing. Oh, transit must be T. Transit for T, written in seat LE for Seattle. Transit is T. Fair enough. I did not know that. Okay, what else have we not got? 20 down. What have I not highlighted for 19 down? No. I've missed a letter and I don't know where it's gone. Users. Have I not done the one from users? 19 across. Musers. There we go. Square meals. There we go. So that's the answer there. 20, which is here. Someone pulling out in traffic, finally caught by speeder. So finally caught is T. By speed. Someone pulling out in... Speeder. By cedar. Okay. Oh yes, it's a good point because we need to take out the P. I keep forgetting that. It's only the gimmick of the puzzle. Traffic, finally, is C. In cedar. Seceder is someone who pulls out. Oh, lovely clue. Okay, yes, someone pulling out of traffic. Yeah. Traffic, finally, is C. Caught by speeder. Seceder. And so the message that we get from the extra letters... That's amazing, Francois. What are we serving at the crossword picnic? And the answer is square meals. I almost highlighted all the right squares. But that is picnic by Hex. Hooray!